January the 3rd, January 16th, New Style. The memory of the Holy Prophet Malachi. The Holy Prophet Malachi hailed from the tribe of Zebulun. He lived and prophesied during the time of Nehemiah, after the return of the Jews from the Babylonian captivity. It was a period when the Jerusalem temple was rebuilt and worship and sacrifices were reinstated by the priest. His virtuous life amazed the people, and observing his purity resembling an angel of the Lord, they called him Malachi, meaning messenger of God. Called to the prophetic ministry, Malachi became a fervent advocate for faith, law, and piety. Upon the return of the Jews from captivity, many moral and religious disorders prevailed among them, exacerbated by the negligence and indifference of the priests. This deeply troubled the prophet, who emerged with a strong and stern rebuke against the people and the priests. The prophet accused the people of lacking proper reverence for God, offering him inferior sacrifices. He censured the priests for their injustices, deviation from the right path, disobedience to commandments, and hypocrisy in observing the law, thus dishonoring God and causing stumbling among the people. Severely rebuking the people for their faithlessness, violation of the covenant of the fathers, and the unjust treatment of their wives, including rejecting lawful wives for foreign ones, the holy prophet threatened them with God's judgment for various other sins. These included sorceries, adulteries, false oaths, withholding payment from laborers, oppressing widows and orphans, rejecting strangers, and failing to observe the law concerning tithes and offerings in God's temple. Finally, the prophet condemned the Jews for their blasphemy and their bold, mocking words, that serving God was in vain, keeping his ordinances was useless, and walking before him in mourning attire was pointless. They claimed that the wicked who did iniquities lived happily, prospered in their affairs, and remained unharmed. While reproving these sins, Saint Prophet Malachi, at the same time, foresaw the glory of the Second Temple and vividly predicted the coming of the Messiah, the appearance of the forerunner before his advent, the impending divine judgment on the wicked, the glorification of the righteous, and the spreading of the glory of God before all nations. The Holy Prophet Malachi passed away at a young age and was buried with his ancestors in his home village of Sufa. He was the last prophet of the Old Testament, earning him the title, the Seal of the Prophets, among the Holy Fathers.